Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we're reorganizing my fabric stash. I have a new shelf in the craft room and so my fabric can actually go somewhere. So let's get into it. Okay, welcome. Today we're reorganizing all of my fabric because we have some new storage in what is kind of a craft room, mostly a spare bedroom. Okay, before I even begin, I would like some attention for the top I made yesterday, kind of. This is the quickest I've ever finished something. I started it and finished it. Like, it was crazy. I actually finished something and I'm very proud of it. I absolutely love it. I started at maybe 3 o'clock one day, went till 7, 8 maybe, and the whole thing was done other than the eyelet holes. Then the next day, which was yesterday, I hand did all the eyelet holes and now I have a really cute like corset top thing. I think it's really cute, so I'm very excited. But let's get straight to the organization. Right now, all of my fabric is everywhere behind the camera. I have a trolley with some of it. That's where it was all meant to be, but it's not. It's all over the desk, which is why I haven't been sewing in here. So we're just gonna try and get things into categories and shelve them. I'm just going to be chatting while I do it because, yeah, this isn't like that exciting of a thing. But I thought I could maybe talk through some of the projects I'd like to do. Let's go. I'm hoping I can use just these 4 shelves. There are a bunch of books on the bottom shelf. They're the books that got rejected from my actual bookshelf. Generally, authors who I don't want to support, books that were just bad or problematic. They don't have a place on my bookshelf, but I feel weird throwing books away, so yeah. Okay, first bit of fabric is one I found in my mum's sewing bag. She said she's never going to use it, so it's mine now. Is this not the cutest, like funky, like 80s vibe? I want to make like a bowling shirt, but that's not going to happen, so. I need to think of categories. For now I'm going to just like loosely place things, but I don't know what I'm doing. This was another one that was in my mum's stash. She actually made a costume for one of my Build-A-Bears when I was like 7, 8 out of this. Okay, this is broadcloth. I use that a lot, so that can go there. Oh boy. This is like a satiny, I don't know what to do with this, but it's going to need to be folded. I was actually going to make a dress with this for a wedding, but I didn't have time to fuss with a fabric that I'm not used to, so I ended up just using like broadcloth. And then I didn't even wear it to the wedding, so we have more satin. This duck fabric, you can't really see it. This fabric is one of the things that I want to use pretty soon. I know exactly what I want to make with it, but I'm having a hard time finding a pattern for it, so, oh god. I made a cape out of this and just never dealt with it, I guess. Oh my god. This might not go on the bookshelf. I might just put this to the side for now. I absolutely love this. It's like a stretch velvet though, and sewing with it is a nightmare, so I've been putting it off. I love the idea of making like an evening gown, like something nice, but my skills aren't really at a place for that right now, so it's just not happening. The color is very Statue of Liberty, and I kind of love it. I'm so warm right now. I have another satin here, as well as this beautiful one. This has like dragonflies on it. A friend gave it to me a few years ago for either my birthday or Christmas, and oh, I love it so much. I want to use it as like a coat lining, but I'm scared of making coats. I guess I could talk about some projects that I want to work on, but I don't know if my skills are there yet. I want to make a kefta. If you have read or watched Shadow and Bone, or Six of Crows, I guess, the Grisha wear a garment called a kefta. It's like a coat. It's gorgeous. And I'd like to make one. There's a free pattern on Mood. And oh my god, they're so pretty. I wouldn't do any of the embroidery, because I just want to be able to wear it as a normal coat, but I do really want to make one of them. I've been trying to work out what colour, because finding fabric is going to be a big problem for that, but I'll probably end up just going with black because I'm boring. But I already have a black coat, so maybe I won't. I don't know. I love the idea of doing one of the like in-world colours, maybe purple or red. I don't know. Here's some beautiful like midnight blue velvet. I was going to make a top out of this for an event that I went to last year and it never happened. So I never used to have like much fabric around, and so I got a little crazy with buying, and that's why this is happening. I tend to, every time I go to Spotlight, the fabric store, I get my basics, which is generally broadcloth in a white or off-white. This is some cotton lawn that I bought when I was first getting into sewing because I wanted to make either a shirt or chemise, but like an old style. I wanted to do it like by hand and like everything. I was gonna go like 18th century vibe. Never did it though, so that. I have so much fabric that I love, and I think it's so cute to the point where I can't use it because I don't want to ruin it. Like, this has bears and foxes on it. Are you kidding me? This is gorgeous. But it's also like a jersey, and I don't know how to use that. This is just a plain cotton with mushrooms and flowers, but it is quite transparent. I'm gonna have to rearrange these things. Oh no. I forgot how chunky some of the stuff I have is, so let me rearrange. I'll have to refold things, but that's not my problem right now. I know I'm leaving the top shelf, but I have a pile of stuff that will go there. For now, however, we have my flannel, because I love flannel. I know what I want to make with this. I have a lot of inspiration pictures saved. Just like a very simple winter dress. I want it to have quite a full skirt though, and I don't think I have enough for that, but we will see. Nope, I need to change the order of these. I have these two as well. This green one I've had for a while. No idea what I'm going to use it for. It's a bit bright for my taste. And then this kind of off-white with green, yellow, blue, and a pinky red stripe. No idea, again, they're probably going to end up being skirts because I love winter skirts. We then have my corduroy. If you know me, you know I am a great lover of corduroy. This is the most beautiful one I own. It's like an olive green. I love it. No idea what I'm making. Probably some sort of pinafore, but I'm saving it because I want it to be perfect. I then also have this white one with like flowers and things. I don't know why I own it. Next is, I don't know what this is. It's like a suiting kind of. What is this? It's beautiful. I didn't get much of it though, so I don't know what I'm gonna make. It looks grey on camera, but it's actually a white and black houndstooth. So yeah, it's a very small print though, so I have no idea what I'd make. Okay, now I need to try and grab all the stuff that's balancing over there. Give me a moment. Oh no. Okay, why do I do this to myself? Why did I do this? That's such a great question. Okay, we're starting with this pile. We're up to the stuff that I've bought very recently. Actually, where's the rest of it? Huh. I found it. Everything's fine. Before we get into those, there is another broadcloth that was sitting there. It's green. I love green. This is like the most expensive pile of fabric I own. I don't want to talk about it. I did have a gift card though, so. I love linen. I can't get over linen. I am obsessed. I have this beautiful green. My issue is I didn't buy much of any of them, so I don't know what to make. I want to make a lot of shirts, dresses, skirts, but because it was expensive, I'm scared to use it. But this is like my most favorite shade of green. I know I'm so boring, but I love it. A lot of, if not all of these are cotton linen blends. But yes, this is a beautiful gingham. It's like a beige and white. I know I'm boring, I know, but I love it. I'm genuinely so afraid of people like coming for me for being like boring and beige. Like, I can't help my color palette. It's beautiful. Look at this. I think the camera makes this look a lot more vibrant than it is in real life. But it's like it's kind of like a muted salmon, maybe? I don't know. But it's beautiful and I love it. And now, so that I'm not so boring, I have some prints. These two are the same print in different colors. They are different materials though. This one's linen, or a linen cotton blend. And I'd love to make like a little dress out of it, but there's not enough for the length of dress that I like. I can't do short dresses anymore. Like, what I'm wearing now is like short for me. It's like a stretch. It's about fingertip length. I'm an old woman now. I think this might just be cotton. I'm pretty sure it's all natural fiber, because that is something I check because I hate polyester, but I don't think it's linen. So I guess it can sit here. I don't know what it is. I should probably like find the receipt or something, but I'm lazy. I need to rearrange some of this. I think I want these to go up here. Let's just squish everything a bit. There. I haven't been like showing them all, but I've got these random cottons too. They're just like printed ones. I don't know what I'm gonna do with. A lot of them are just remnants. This one's like a little Christmas one that my mum had for like 20 years and then gave me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I love the idea of making something fun for Christmas though. It's also these pink and purple pandas. Adorable, but not really what I usually use. They can go down here. I guess now I'm kind of separating it by weight, because these are like a bit, you know, heavier, thicker. So are these. Don't really have anything to go with these. Or should they just come up here? I should probably go through the rest of this room and make sure there's not more fabric. So give me a moment and I'll be back. There were a few more bits. First up is this. I have no idea what it is. Could be polyester, could be cotton. I don't know, I thrifted it. I think it's really cute. It's not what I normally wear though, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with it, but it can go with these wherever they end up. For now, there. I thought I had found another just like pile of cotton, but this is a mostly made shirt that I never finished. This was the 18th century shirt that I was making at one point. Oop, I just dropped the collar. But yes, this arm is not attached. I put this arm in wrong and refused to fix it, so it's fine. I do need somewhere to put my unfinished projects, but there is another shelf on this side of the room, so it'll probably go there. This fabric doesn't look familiar at all. I definitely wasn't using it like 2 days ago. Something about holding a piece of the fabric that I just used while wearing the thing I made makes me just very excited and happy. Oh, well, I do need to organize a scrap bin. I love hearing people calling it like a cabbage patch. I love that. And I need one because there are just bits of fabric everywhere. There is not much of this fabric left. No idea what I'm ever going to do with it. Saying that out loud though, I love the idea of making a detachable pocket that I can wear with this. Okay, that's that organized. I'm definitely going to do that. For now, it can stay here. There's also this green that I tried to ignore before, but it is still here. So, this is like a stretch suiting something. The worst thing I could have made a cape out of, honestly, but I love my cape with my entire being. I'm kind of always looking for excuses to wear a cape. I might end up just wearing it to film, just for the sake of it. I keep looking around because I feel like I've bought other fabric. I could have sworn I got a more neutral linen. I mean, those are pretty neutral, but I mean like a plain off-white or something, but this is not. That's definitely broadcloth. That's good enough. It's going with these bits. I have a basket with my patterns in it that I think would make a lovely cabbage storage situation. Let me grab it. Here it is. I also have a cardboard box that I was kind of gonna use, but I don't want to. Ah. I also have a bunch of this tape for a tie-on pocket project that I started and never finished. To be fair, I had to like relearn embroidery for it, which is going. It's going, okay? I'm not doing too horribly. You know what, let me grab it and show you. Why not? So this is my little trial, I guess. Let me hold it up for you to see. So it's a sword and it's gonna have some like vine wrapping around it. But yeah, I want to make pockets. This tape, however, I got thinking that I was going to do it like lavender themed. I was gonna have like lavender in the middle and some like little decorations, but like it's a really nice muted green that would go with that nice purple color. So I don't know about the sword. The sword might have to be a separate thing. But this is my current pattern storage situation, and I'm just realizing that I've bought like 6 patterns recently that aren't in here. I do need to figure this out. There are a lot of patterns that can probably go into storage because they're old. They're ones I thrifted and then I opened them and I'm like, oh, this was cut 4 sizes smaller than I am. Great. So I'm thinking I could put those elsewhere. I do have, I don't know where I've put anything. I have some wire crates that I was going to use in here. Could use one of those. I could shift things around so that I have a spare shelf, but I also could just You can't see it. You can't see that. There's room up top. You can't see it. Hang on. There it is, right? But that's something that's going to take time that I don't have today. So let me find all the patterns that are floating around. I don't think this is all of them. This is some of them. This is the pattern I actually used. Oh, you can't see that. This is the pattern I used for this top, which basically means I didn't use the pattern. I basically took some of the pieces and made them work for me. I found out this pattern has been discontinued and I have a theory on why. On the back, when it comes to notions, there is not a word about boning. And then you get into it and like a huge part of the garment is bones. I didn't have bones. Anyway, yeah, this would do much better if it had just like a few bones to keep it from like crunching up. But you know, I'll fix that one day. I bought a sleeve pattern, which I'm very excited about. I love big sleeves. And then I've just got a few like dresses. What is this one? Oh, that's cute. I had a voucher and there was a sale on. I ended up spending probably about $3 per pattern. So I kind of went crazy and didn't think super critically about what I was buying. This top in theory is cute, but probably wouldn't work super great for me, but it's fine. Camera stopped filming and I don't know when that happened, so yay. I don't know when it stopped. Basically, I have a bunch of cool patterns. I was going through them all, but never mind. I think this is all I'm gonna get to today. I have like actual work I need to go and do, so I might make another video in the future going through my more notion-y, haberdashery kind of things. We'll see. I'm sure I'll come back and fill you in once I organize my patterns or my like cabbage patch or any of that stuff. But for now, my fabric is kind of organized, kind of, sort of. It's a little bit difficult because this isn't like my room. This is my parents' spare room that has like a bed. It has my mum's like crafty things as well. This isn't just my space, so I'm just kind of working around it. I managed to get this shelf in here, so there is now good storage that I'm probably gonna mess with in the coming days or weeks. So by the time you see this next, it's probably gonna be different, but that's what happens. I mean, I feel like most crafty people cannot settle on a storage system, Or maybe that's just me. But yes, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up, you can subscribe. I upload twice a week. If you have any project ideas for any of the fabric you saw today, let me know. I love having other people's input because I'm really bad at making decisions. But that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.